Hey, hi, hello. So today we're gonna be making Scotch eggs. Hey there, thank you for joining us. I eat Scotch eggs back home in Zimbabwe. Like I grew up eating them, so I'm gonna make them the way that I used to grow up eating them, the way that I was taught to making them. So that's the Zimbabwean way of making Scotch eggs. The first thing that I'm gonna do, I already have my water boiling. It's like at a rolling boil. So I'm gonna boil my eggs for about 6 minutes. And as soon as the 6-minute mark hits, I'm gonna put it in ice cold water here. So the way that I'm gonna put my eggs in here is so that I don't burn myself. I'm putting them in a spoon. Makes it so much easier. See that? Next thing that we're gonna be doing is the meat. Scotch eggs are kind of eggs wrapped in some delicious meat. So what we're using today is I have breakfast sausage, like I have a breakfast sausage patty, and I have regular bratwurst sausage that it's still in the casing. It's like a sausage, but I'm gonna remove the casing and I'm gonna kind of mix those two together with some herbs. I'm gonna use I put a little bit of jalapeno for a little spice. We're gonna put red onions, some garlic, thyme, and some chives on there as well. So we're gonna be doing that next as soon as our eggs are done. So we just stopped the cooking process for the eggs. That's why we have to use the ice water bath. So straight from them being in 200-degree heat to being in like freezing cold water, it kind of stops the cooking process. And if they were still hot, they would still be cooking, but we want the yolks to still be runny. So that's why we have to stop the cooking process. So if you actually really touch them, they kind of feel a little mushy like that. Another thing is if you put them in very cold water, they tend to peel off much easier like that. But you just have to make sure that you don't break them, because at this point they are very soft. I mean, Zimbabwe was colonized by the British, and we picked up a lot of British cuisine, and this is one of the things that we really picked up: Scotch eggs. But I used to love these. Instead of having the same old, regular stuff that you have for breakfast, this is like I don't know, it's just a different alternative that you can do compared to the grits, scrambled eggs, like same thing all over. Let's take this for me. So the producer can take that to the kitchen. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making my meat. So what we have is a combination. I think it's made of pork, breakfast sausage, and I just have a bratwurst like that. So, and what I'm gonna do is just remove these off the casing. Some people just use like ground beef or something. However, I just wanted to add a little bit more flavor, to it. And I know breakfast meat is very, very flavorful. Sausage is also more flavorful than regular ground beef. So I just wanted to just incorporate the two and see what we come up with. We also have a sausage in Southern Africa and in Zimbabwe that, we really, really love. And that sausage is Provo sausage, and that's what you find when you're having a cookout, when grilling outside. That's the sausage that we usually have. So it's the sausage that we sell in the restaurant. It's really, really good. It's really flavorful. Actually, it's the best sausage that I've ever tasted. So next time you go to Zweli's, make sure to order a Bravo sausage. It's cooked right on the grill to order. So right now I am kind of chopping up all my herbs that are gonna go in my sausage mix. I'm also gonna put a jalapeno, and I also have a little bit of thyme that I'm gonna put in there. I'm also gonna put some garlic and some chives. Get my chives. I really like chives. I like they kind of raw, a little bit oniony, not too oniony, and I like just their flavor and their smell. But already a nice rough chop. I like adding color to my meals, and there are some things that have to be in there. Like the garlic has to be in there. Like, I cannot live without it. So the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my meat, and I will kind of just remove the casing. There we go. Really simple. Just combine all my herbs, and I will be adding Dijon mustard, maybe about, I don't know, a teaspoon and a half. Some paprika, kosher salt, because it's the best. Okay, so now I'm gonna combine. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't want to over mix it. If you over mix it, it will be it kind of gets tougher. But we really can't go wrong with using sausage. I'm gonna go wash my hands. So what I'm gonna use about just 1 scoop of meat. And these are the things that we're gonna need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our egg. I'm gonna dip the egg in flour. And you see that? So I've rolled my egg. I don't want to mess with it too much because the yolks are still running. And so what I'm gonna do is roll it back in the flour and then roll in the egg and then roll like that. There we go. Scoop up some meat, flatten it out. And kind of push the meat forward pushing it forward, and then you're gonna roll in the flour. Egg, breadcrumbs. So my oil is on medium heat, and now I am gonna drop these in the oil. I might have to cook one side and flip them over. Hopefully I can be able to fit all of them in the pan. And one right there. So it's gonna be just a few more minutes. Just cook maybe one side for about maybe 5 minutes, and then turn to the other side and cook it for another 5 minutes, and they'll be done. As you can tell, they've become a little bit golden brown on one side. So now we're gonna flip them over to cook on the other side. And we're gonna cook them for another 5 minutes. So gorgeous, and I put a little bit of arugula in here, and some pickled onions to go with it.
This looks really good.
Yummy in my tummy.
All right, folks. This is the Scotch egg. It's so delicious. I'm sure it's going to be quite delicious. The Scotch egg.
The scorched egg.
The scorched.
The scorched egg. Scorched egg, yeah. Pardon that typo earlier, folks.
We're about to eat. Subscribe to the channel. All right, we're about to enjoy a little snack. A little after hour snack of some Scotch eggs. Yes, and they just look at the gelatin that formed with these yolks is like, it's perfect. It is perfect. Thank you very much. Subscribe, Chef Zweli Williams on YouTube. And see and get some goodies, from it. Get a gift card to Zweli's, get a chance to, be in the cooking class with Zweli's. I don't know, just enjoy, this food journey, with us. For some more tasty recipes by Chef Zweli. Yes.